Today I'm going to guess the week one opponent for the Steelers. Now, you may think I'm crazy. How do you guess the week one opponent? There is 1 in 17 chance. Actually, no, there's not, because we're versing. Wait a minute. There's 1 in 17. We verse the Ravens, the Browns, the Bungles. So there's 1 in 15 chance, I guess? No, 14. 1 in 14 chance. We're playing 14 teams. I don't know. All right. Anyways, let's have a look at the opponents, guys. So we have the 2022 opponents now. We have the home Ravens, Bengals, Browns. Let me bring up my screen so I can see clearer of this. There we go. We have the 22 opponents: Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Raiders, Patriots, Saints, Jets, Buccaneers at home. Right, and I have a story about this too. Right, from my good mate Dave Schofield from BTSC. Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Falcons, Bills, Panthers, Colts, Miami Dolphins, and Eagles away. Now, firstly, in week one, the Pittsburgh Steelers have not started at home in 8 seasons. 8. It's a very long time. I think if we don't start at week one at home this year, it will be number 8. Now, my good friend Dave Schofield, who works for BTSC, does some writing there, does some articles. Check that out. I might try and find the article, and I'll link it in the description, right? It's a good article. Talks about the Steelers and how they have never started 7 or 8 times in a row. And the one reason why he thinks, he goes on to talk about, is he thinks that because the Pirates play that home day, that the Pittsburgh Pirates don't want to share with the Steelers at home. You know, because they're so close together. They got to share the car park. They got to share maybe the viewership. They got to share, pretty much everything. So Pittsburgh Pirates play on that day, on the exact same day, week one home opener. He does go on to say they can maybe possibly play the Patriots at nighttime on a Monday. I don't know. All right. And also, before I make my prediction, right, as we go through these teams, and I haven't really got a prediction yet, but I'm going to try and figure it out as I look at the home opponents now. I'm going to figure it out. There's also been leaks too. There's been leaks that the Pittsburgh Steelers will play week one Browns. I don't trust those leaks at all. I don't trust those leaks one bit. I could make a leak up. Ready? The Pittsburgh Steelers will play the New York Jets at home. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. That's not my guess, by the way. But yeah, you can't trust these leaks. Where do these leaks come from? There's some Twitter page out there that says NFL schedule leaks. How trustworthy is that? They don't know. How do they know these teams that are playing? So yeah, apparently the Steelers are meant to play the Browns for week one, right? But let's move on to my guess. Let's work through it. So going off the logic, I'm going to go off the logic with my good mate Dave. And the Steelers have not played at home in 7 tries. This may be their 8th. So right away, I'm going to scrap every single home game. I'm going to scrap from Ravens to Buccaneers. All the home games, they won't be week one. We'll scrap that. Just going off the logic that 7 times or 8 times in a row, and now because the Pirates play at home, the Pittsburgh Steelers won't do that. Okay, now my guess continues. We have the Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and the other teams there. I got a feeling that the Steelers won't. They will not play a division rival in the first week. I think the NFL will save those games till later, right? I got a feeling, scrap away, no Ravens, no Bengals, no Browns. So then we are left with 6 teams: the Falcons, the Bills, the Panthers, the Colts, the Dolphins, the Eagles. Now, hear me out. I got a feeling it won't be the Bills. I don't think they'll play the Bills like they did last year. They went up to play the Bills last year and we beat them, right? I got a feeling too. I don't think they'll play the Falcons. I don't think they'll play the Falcons. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening overall. And also, I don't really think they'll play the Panthers away too. Those aren't really big games to showcase. So we are left with 2. We're left with 3. The Colts, the Dolphins with Tua. We could go away to play them, right? It'd be a home opener for the Miami Dolphins, which sounds pretty cool. Could be a home opener for the Colts or a home opener for the Eagles. Now, from these 3, let's knock out one right now. Who do I don't think that's gonna The Colts have Matty Ryan in their good defense. Tua's got an electric arm and a powerful arm, right? Jalen Hurts and the Eagles could be Philadelphia versus the Steelers. Let's go out on a limb because I'm going to save the Steelers versus Eagles for another time. I think they might play like week 4, week 5, week 6, something like that, right? So let's knock off the Eagles. Now it's between the Colts and the Dolphins. So do the Steelers go up to Indianapolis and play versus Matty Ryan and the boys? Or do they go to sunny Florida, right, where it's nice and warm, and the Steelers go away to be, is it Kenny Pickett versus Tua? Hey, they might push it that way. You know what? Let's go with that. So we're going to scrap the Colts. Week 1, the Pittsburgh Steelers. My guess. The Pittsburgh Steelers will play week 1, Steelers versus Miami Dolphins in Florida. That is my guess for the 2022 season and week 1. And you're probably thinking, what does it all mean? This video is literally, it's going to be, I'll probably air this like 4 hours before we find out. But we'll see. We'll see if I get it right. And once the schedule does come out, guys, I will be making a video as quick as I can. So going over the schedule, going over the win-loss, going over everything. So, hey, guys, thank you for checking out Steeler Nation Australia. That was a fun one. In my opinion, in my Steelers Nation Australia League, the Steelers will play the Dolphins away in week 1. As always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.